might be a little bit of distracting noise behind this one, but I feel like that backdrop kind of just makes up for all of it. So this is just a realigning of everything. So enjoy. That's all I've got. I'm out. If you can't hear me, you should just be able to see me anyway. You shouldn't need to hear much. Hands up. Knees flat out over toes. It's weird not like looking at you. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Better places better. Start from zero, got nothing to lose, and maybe we'll make something. Hold it there, lean out to the sides. Just the one side. Other side. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here and do another convenience store. And it saves a little bit of money. One more, both sides. Cross the border and into the city. You and I can go get jobs, finally see what it means to be living. It's beautiful here. And through the center. Hands up, bend it over. Up. Belly in nice and tight. Body weight in your heels. Wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him, so I could score. Beautiful. Scoop it around and up. Back the other way. We got a fast car. Is it fast enough that we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Hold it here, scoop up big bullet energy, push it out, open your hands, close, hands up to the ceiling, had a feeling that I belong, and I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. And one more. Stay here. Look at the market as a check out girl. I know things will get better. If I'm working, out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house. Beautiful. Stand it up. Bring it over. Fly your arms. So relax your arms. Move through each muscle and each part of your arm. Eyes to the floor in front of your face. Had a feeling that I belong. Had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Beautiful, stand it back up, hands come up. And squat. Rise. Squat. Maybe together you and me fine, and I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. Beautiful. Hands up. Hands behind the back of your head. Tip. Side to side. Slide. Had a feeling that I belong, and I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Last one. Up. Hands to the side, knocking the gate. Leave tonight living by the sky.
Beautiful. Might need my hair tie. They couldn't see you, but they could probably hear you. I'll laugh if you can hear that in there. I have a friend here, I'm not talking to myself. Hope you can all hear me properly, but otherwise, if you can't hear me, you can just follow along anyway. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways a bit so you can see what's going on. Did I just miss a whole piece of hair? Hands up, fingers together. Can you see? My fingers are together, just reaching up. So we are extending. Lift through your belly, tip your pelvis under, so squeeze your bottom, push your hips forward like you're trying to tuck your belly button back into your spine. Squeeze your bottom. As you lift, you're lifting your rib cage up off your diaphragm and taking your hands back. Keep your bottom squeezed nice and tight, keep your belly in nice and tight. Back up, swan dive over, body weight in your heels, belly pulls in nice and tight, let everything dangle. Tuck your chin into your chest. Rolling back up, hands come out, around, join together, belly in tight, tip your pelvis up and under, lifting up through, lifting your rib cage up off your diaphragm, extending through the upper part of your back, so the upper portion of your back, not bending your lower back, we're not leaning back into it, it's out nice and straight, arch through your chest, so imagine you're trying to lift your chest up and forward. Belly put in nice and tight to protect your lower spine. Squeeze your belly in tighter if you feel any kind of lower back pain. Swan dive over. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Body weight in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes up off the floor. Relax your quads. So let your muscles slide back down your legs. Take your hands to your bottom, join your fingers together, lifting your hands up over your head. Hands back to your bottom. Take your hands, place them on your shins and push up out of your hands. So flat back extension, your eyes are directly at the floor in front of your face. Pull your belly in nice and tight, body weight in your heels. Roll your shoulders back so you don't have them shrugged up near your ears. You push your chest forward and you roll your shoulders to the back of your body. Pull your belly in nice and tight. So you should be able to eat your dinner off your back. Have a nice flat back. Head down so your neck is in line. Soften your knees, sit down into your bottom. Hands come back up, push up, join your fingers together. So we're joining our fingers together so they're behind the head. Like stand back here for a second so you can see me. So that we can lean our hands back in our head. Belly in nice and tight, tip your pelvis towards the sky. Take your hands behind your legs, join your fingers together. Pull in to your legs so that you can roll your shoulders over. Don't bend your knees. If you can keep your knees straight, keep your knees straight. Flattening out my back. Gently release, hands to shin, push back up, soften knees, and lift back up. Grab a quick drink, or not. Alright, take a nice wide stance. Hips, forwards fold over, sit back into your bottom and into your heels. Relax your kneecaps, soften everything. If you need to, you can have a block. Rest your hands on your block. I'm gonna get distracted by this view. If I'm like too long in any stretch, yeah, just like yell out, "You've been too long." Take your right hand down in front of your face, left hand up, and then wrap it around behind your back. If it can only sit on your back, that's fine. If you can, reach for your inner thigh. I reach for my inner thigh. Keep pushing up out of that shoulder. Stack your wrist, elbow and shoulder, and then pop your head wherever it's comfortable. Release that hand and take it across to the opposite foot. Slide your front hands further out in front of you and just turn up under your armpit. Bring yourself back to center and place the other hand down in front of your face. Now, so it should be your left hand down in front of your face, stacked under your shoulder. Take your right hand around the back, reach over, reach for your inner thigh if you can. Relax your head to wherever it feels comfortable. Push up out of that arm, so don't sink down into the shoulder or push it out. Keep it nice and straight. that same hand and reach across to the opposite ankle and slide your front hand out in front of you. Look up under your armpit. Bring yourself back to the center and slowly walk yourself to your right side. If you want to, you can turn your toe to face more to the front. I do like to have it a little bit more turned in. It stretches a bit different muscles through in between my front and my side muscles, because then I do the back later on its own. Arching through that lower back and relaxing again. You good? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yep. If you want a little bit more, take the same hand as front leg, slide it through to your back leg. You probably don't want to do this over there, Lisa. Nope, she goes. And look up under your armpit. What was that? Gently release, hands down and walk yourself across the other side. Turn your toes slightly out or all the way out, whichever one you need. Arching through the lower back, leaning your chest in. Take the same hand as front leg, reach it through, turn up under your armpit. Gently release, bringing yourself back to the center, dropping one knee in and then the other knee coming down. Grab a quick drink. Are you roasting yet? It's beautiful, I'm loving it. All right, take your left leg out to the side. So what we want to aim to do is roll the inside of our foot towards the floor. All right, so the inside of our leg faces the floor. If it's too much for you, you can pop a block under your bottom on your heel and it'll help ease it off a little bit. Otherwise, the further out this knee is, the more intense it is. This leg needs to be in a straight line from your hip out, so your foot's not forward or backwards, it's in a straight line, and then you're going to come down. So your options are either up on your hands, down on your elbows, or hands out in front. Slowly lifting it back up. Lift your body up and out of it first. Slide that leg back in. And then move to the other side. I've got one leg that's like roasting in my pants. The other one's fine. So legs straight out to the side, straight out from your hip. Dropping it down. And then take your option of elbows, hands, or laying down. Lifting it back up, lifting up out of it, bring your legs in. Okay, we are going to do some hip ones, so it's going to be hard for you to sort of see where I'm at with things. But first of all, I want you to bring your foot up and across your mat, alright? So let's not bring it down here yet, it's coming there after. You want to have it up and across. Try and refrain from having your toes poking up to the top of the mat. You want to have a straight line from your knee down your shin to your toes. If I stuck a ruler here, it would be straight across from knee to toe, alright? If you need to keep your back leg bent in, keep it back in here and turn your body so it's square over your mat. If that's alright for you, you can take your back leg back a little bit further and you can straighten it out as much as you can. Keep in mind you need to keep pushing this hip to the floor here and squaring off your body. This should be mainly bump for you, so you should be fine. Now try and sit down on your bottom. Try and lift your front foot up a little bit more towards me. Yep. And toes to beach. Yep. So you should feel that mainly in that bent leg in your bum. Where do you feel it? Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to feel it here.
No, not this one. Not here. If you can, lay down into it. Slowly lifting back up. If you were laying down, allow that foot now to drop in towards your pelvis where it feels comfortable. If you can, refrain from tucking it right up in there. Let it just come into where it's actually comfortable again. Roll your body weight now as much onto your straight leg as you can. This is where it's going to intensify in your hip flexor. Right, and we're going to bring our foot up towards our bottom. Our chest is square. Okay, we're heading forwards with our chest. Bringing that foot into your bottom. release that foot. As you come down, take the same hand as front knee out in front of you, and the opposite hand to front knee slides under that arm. Lifting back up, use both your hands to push you back up, slide one leg out and bring the other one in and bend your back leg up. Take your front leg across your mat again, so that straight line from knee to toe. If you can start to straighten out your back leg. Square off your chest and your body. Turn the camera around. Now this time we've got cards.
Normally it wouldn't be this busy.
I thought it would be worse actually. Alright. Bring that foot in closer to your pelvis now. Roll onto your straight leg and pull your foot up to your bottom. Keep that chest square. Take the same hand as front knee forward and the opposite hand slide it under and lay it down. Facing me, taking your left leg out to the side, sitting up really nice and straight, so we're opening our arm up through our side body. If that's too intense for you, pop it around behind your back. We are leaning in and over this leg. All right, so if all you can do is lean in a little bit like that, that's fine. Keep that chest open, don't roll your body forward, all right, because you want to get that through that side hip. Slowly lifting back up through that side body. Take that same hand over the front. Grab hold of your foot. We are dropping our shoulder to the floor and lifting our bottom up off the floor. Lean it in. Let it go, hands come down in front of you and pushing yourself back up. Swap across the other side. Lifting up through your chest, hands up and over or back behind you. Your left shoulder back more, Lisa. That's it. Yeah. You'll get there eventually. Slowly lifting that hand up. Bring it across the front. Grab hold of that foot, tension on that arm, lift your bottom off the floor and drop your shoulder in. Hands come back to the front, slowly lifting yourself back up. Take the other leg out wide, arching through your lower back and pushing your spine through. So you've got a nice flat back, shoulders roll to the back of your body, and just lean it in just to wherever you feel comfortable. Don't. Yeah. You can, if you find it's too tight, rock from side to side and do one side at a time. It's the equivalent to flossing in that position. Slowly lifting back up, bringing those legs back together. Bring yourself sideways, trying to slide your toe on the face, I want to face you. Alright, hands are going directly back behind your shoulders, not out to the side, alright? So behind your shoulders, not out to the sides. We are going to push into our hands and lift our bottom up and out. After a certain point, you need to shuffle your bottom and not lift up anymore because it's not really safe anymore to push up out of it, alright? So you're going to push up, lift out, If you need more, shuffle your bottom out. When you want to come out of this, legs have to come out, engage your core and pull yourself forward. Hands can then come to the side and lift you back. All right? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit cold to spin that, you think?
This one on Tuesday.
Oh,
It's 26.
legs out, belly engaged, and then rotate your wrists, and then stretch your arms out. Arms come back. Same again, hands back behind you. This time we're going to bend our elbows. So exact same rules apply, but this time we don't go out as far. And then the more you bend your elbows, the more it'll intensify it in your wrists and your shoulders. Got sensitive wrists, don't go out as much, don't bend as much. Wondering if I can use my toe to like, oh I can.
I'd love to do that one.
Yeah, like get the
Get the knee.
hands off your face. Legs come forward, chest lifts up, and just move your arms around. Beautiful. Grab another drink. I'm trying to work out what time we actually started. I think we've got about 20 minutes left. Alright, where are we at? Oh yes, come down onto your tummy. Hands beside your rib cage. And pushing up. So pull your belly in nice and tight and let your hips melt towards the floor. If you stack your shoulders, it's easier to push into them. If you have your hands slightly forward, you can usually push back into them, giving you a bit more strength and control. Make sure you've lifted your neck up out of your shoulders. Belly in nice and tight. Bottom comes up, knees apart, sit it back. Yeah, your hands up on your fingertips. And push your chest towards the floor. Hands back down, lifting back up, coming down to your belly. Bring one arm across and the other across that. Make sure you can get your chin over your arms. If not, shuffle them back in. If you get any pins and needles, take yourself out and back in again. You can do that 10 times if you need. Take your hands away from the center of your body. lean onto your back. Alright, take your right leg and cross it over your left leg. Take your bottom a half a butt cheek to the right, and then allow your leg to continue to fall all the way over to the left. Arms are out wide and we are looking over the other side away from our foot. If you want a little bit more, straighten out your front leg, reach for your foot and keep it close to the ground, pull it up towards your head. Soften that knee, tuck it back under your bottom leg. Don't move your hips and just roll your knees up and over all the way through to the other side. Look away from your knees again. Bring those knees slowly back up to the center. Bring your hips back in alignment. Uncross your legs. Cross them the other way. Take your hips in the opposite direction this time and let your knee fall out across and continue to look away from that top knee. If you want more, straighten out that top leg, keep it close to the ground, pull it up towards your head. Tuck that foot back under that bottom knee, lift it slowly over and look away from that top knee. your hips back up to the center. Bring your hips back in alignment. Bring your bottom foot closer in and drop that top leg out to the side. One hand comes through the center and the other one around the outside of your bottom leg. Pull them in towards your chest. If you need to, you can grab around behind your hamstring. Dropping that bottom foot down, swap them over. Other foot comes up, hand slides through, other one wraps around. Place that foot down on the floor, the other one down. One knee comes into your chest and straighten that leg out. If you want a little bit more, you can straighten the other one out. Gently soften it, foot places down, the other one comes up, lift, straighten out your back leg if you want more. Soften, bring it back in. Lisa, just bring both your knees together for this one. Don't do what I do. So you're just going to stay here. So bring your knees in, take your hands in and drop your knees out to the side. Take the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. You don't do this one either. No. You can cross your ankles if you want and pull them in a little bit more. Soles of the feet to the ceiling. Knees into your armpits, tailbone towards the floor. Gently release, bring those knees in together, wrap your hands around at feet side by side, not cross over, and just rest there. And when you're ready, slowly roll yourself to the right side of your body and just lay there. And when you're ready, you can slowly sit yourself up onto your bottom, facing me. Alright, drink plenty of water after that one because that one was very lengthening, so your muscles are going to want to get rid of some lactic acids and things like that. Some of them were deep, so you might be a little bit sore tomorrow. Just have a little go through some of these again, or do it again tomorrow. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Mwah! Hope you loved our backdrop. How good was that?